On the sun-scorched plains of Africa, there's one undisputed king, the lion. Its roar is a declaration of power that echoes for miles. But when a relentless thirst drives that king to the water's edge, he enters the domain of a far older, more patient ruler, a titan of the deep, an armored relic from the time of dinosaurs. Today, we're breaking down what happens when the master of the land dares to confront the guardian of the waterways. These are rare, brutal encounters where the laws of two kingdoms collide, and survival is the only prize. It's a primal test of strength, strategy, and adaptation. But when a 400-pound lion meets a crocodile that can outweigh it by hundreds of pounds, who do you think comes out on top? Let us know in the comments as we break down this epic showdown. To really get this conflict, we first have to understand the fighters. The African lion, Panthera leo, is the embodiment of land-based power. A large male can weigh over 400 pounds, and it's all compact muscle built for explosive strength. Living in complex family groups called prides, lions are masters of teamwork, a strategy that lets them take down prey many times their own size. Their weapons are terrifying, canines over an inch long designed for a suffocating bite, and powerful claws that can be extended like grappling hooks to hold onto struggling prey. On land, a lion's speed and agility are huge advantages. They aren't just brute force, they're smart, strategic hunters. They use their environment, hiding in tall grass and using the cover of darkness to get the drop on their meals. A lion's senses are perfectly tuned for the hunt. Their vision is incredible in low light, and their hearing can pick up the sound of prey from miles away. This mix of raw power and tactical smarts makes the lion the undisputed apex predator of the savanna. They're not just hunters, they're warriors that will fiercely defend their territory and their pride from any challenger. But their kingdom stops right at the water's edge, and that's where another predator's empire begins. Lurking just beneath the surface is a creature that has perfected the art of the ambush over millions of years, the Nile crocodile, Crocodilus niloticus. This isn't just an animal, it's a living fossil, a reptile whose design has stayed almost the same for eons. A big adult male can stretch 16 feet long and tip the scales at 1,000 pounds, completely dwarfing a lion. And while it's rare, some giants have been known to grow even larger. Its body is a masterpiece of predatory engineering, a thick, scaly hide, reinforced with bony plates called osteoderms, acts like a natural suit of armor. It's incredibly difficult for a lion's claws or teeth to break through, but the croc's most terrifying weapon is its bite. We're talking a jaw-dropping 3,000 pounds per square inch of force, among the most powerful in the entire animal kingdom, designed to crush bone and hold on with inescapable pressure. Crocodiles are total masters of their aquatic world. Their eyes and nostrils sit right on top of their head, which lets them stay almost completely underwater while stalking prey. They are patient hunters, able to wait, motionless, for hours, saving energy until the perfect moment to strike. When they do attack, their strategy is brutally effective: a lightning-fast lunge, a bone-crushing bite, and the infamous death roller, violent spinning move that disorients, drowns, and tears apart their victims. In the water, the crocodile's power is absolute. It's an environment where the rules of the savanna just don't apply. So, what pushes these two apex predators into a fight? The answer is found in the harsh reality of the African wilderness, especially during the unforgiving dry season. As the landscape withers under the sun, water becomes the most valuable resource on the continent. Ponds shrink, rivers pull back, and animals of all kinds are forced to gather at the few remaining waterholes. These oases of life become tense arenas where everyone is fighting for survival. For lions, finding a drink is critical. While they get some moisture from the prey they eat, in the dry season's oppressive heat, they still need to drink every 4 or 5 days. These spots also become strategic hunting grounds. Research from places like Wange National Park shows that lions prefer to make their kills near waterholes, because they act as natural traps for thirsty prey. This concentration of life and death is bound to get the attention of the river's ruler. With water levels dropping and fewer fish to hunt, crocodiles get more opportunistic. A fresh kill by the riverbank is a prize too tempting for either predator to ignore. Now, direct fights are rare usually. It's a tense standoff with a lot of bluffing. But sometimes, when the stakes are high enough, that tension boils over into all-out war. Imagine the scene. A pride of lions inches toward a riverbank, their movements cautious and deliberate. You can feel the tension in the air. The lions, even the powerful males, are on edge. They know that while they rule the land, this murky water hides a danger they can't fully see. They spread out, some drinking as fast as they can while others stand guard, scanning the water's surface for any sign of trouble. It's a moment of extreme vulnerability, and they know it. Suddenly, a ripple, 2 small bumps break the surface. It's the eyes of a massive crocodile, just watching and waiting. The reptile is perfectly still, a silent hunter looking for an opportunity. A young, thirsty lion lingers a little too long at the edge. The crocodile sinks without a sound, gone from view, its position now a deadly mystery. The other lions let out low growls, sensing the threat is now imminent. The crocodile, an expert in ambush, has its target. It's a lethal game of chess. The lions have numbers on their side, which is a powerful deterrent. But the crocodile has the element of surprise and an environment that is all its own. The pride's lead male steps toward the water and lets out a guttural roar, a clear warning. The crocodile might back down, deciding that a full pride is too much to take on. But if there's a kill on the line, or if one lion gets separated from the rest, this tense standoff is about to explode into chaos. The trigger is a freshly killed buffalo, lying right at the water's edge, a hard-won meal for the pride. As they start to eat, the scent of blood drifts into the water, an invitation that can't be ignored. A huge Nile crocodile surfaces hissing, its jaws gaping in a clear challenge for the prize. A brave lioness confronts the reptile, snarling and swatting, but the crocodile doesn't budge. Things escalate, and fast. The pride's lead male steps in, unwilling to give up their meal. He roars, a sound that shakes the air, but the crocodile lunges, its jaws snapping shut just inches from his face. This is where the lion's greatest advantage comes into play, their numbers. While one lion distracts the crocodile from the front, another attacks from the side, aiming for the softer spots behind its legs. They try to drag the massive buffalo carcass further inland, away from the croc's turf. But the crocodile is a titan of leverage. It clamps its huge jaws onto the carcass, its entire body an anchor of pure muscle. The tug-of-war is brutal. The ground is torn to shreds as both predators refuse to give an inch. The crocodile tries to unleash its deadliest weapon, the death roll. Gripping a chunk of the buffalo, it starts to spin its body with explosive force, trying to tear the carcass apart and drag it into the water. Any leg or lion caught in that grip would be shattered. The lions have to jump back, wary of the reptile's raw power. One lioness gets too close, and the croc's head whips around with shocking speed, its jaws clamping down on her leg. The pride erupts into a panic. The other lions swarm the crocodile, biting and clawing at its armored back and head, desperately trying to make it release their pride mate. The croc's armor is tough, but this coordinated assault is just too much. For a moment, the battle hangs in the balance. A single lion would be dragged into the water and drowned, no question. But the power of the pride is the lion's ultimate advantage on land. Finally, the pain and pressure from all sides become unbearable. The crocodile lets go, and with one last, defiant hiss, it slides back into the safety of the murky water, leaving the battered lions with their hard-fought meal. The outcome of this incredible showdown was decided by one thing: location. The fight happened on the border between two empires, but it was won on land, and on land, the lion is king. The lion's advantages were clear. Its agility let it dodge the crocodile's lunges, which are explosive but clumsy on solid ground. But more importantly, the pride's teamwork was the ultimate trump card. A single lion, even a big male, would be at a serious disadvantage against a full-grown crocodile. The croc's size, armor, and that devastating bite are often too much for one cat to handle. But the lion's ability to attack as a group let them overwhelm the reptile, hitting it from all angles and forcing it on the defensive. But if this fight had happened in the water, the tables would turn completely and catastrophically. In water just a few feet deep, the crocodile is in its element. It's faster, more agile, and its ambush skills are nearly perfect. A lion in the water is clumsy and exposed. There are countless records of crocodiles successfully ambushing and killing lions, especially lone cats or cubs trying to cross a river. The strategy of dragging prey underwater to drown it is brutally effective. The winner is decided by who is fighting on their home turf. These incredible encounters reveal a fundamental truth of the natural world. Survival is a game of advantages, and every environment has its ruler. If you want to see more epic showdowns between the world's most powerful predators, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell. So, there's no simple answer to who wins between a lion and a crocodile. It all comes down to where they fight. The lion remains the undisputed king of the Savanna, its power multiplied by the bonds of its pride. The crocodile is the ancient, armored titan of the rivers, a perfect predator in its aquatic world. The clash between them isn't just a fight. It's a brutal negotiation at the border of their kingdoms, or a reminder that in the wild, power is a matter of territory. Each is an apex predator, perfectly built for its world. And when those worlds collide, the result is one of nature's most spectacular and deadly dramas.